Hello everybody, welcome to Instantgo Tarot Odyssey. Today's read is going to be where are you going to be 1 year from now? And anything along that progression, any insights, what comes up on your life path, purpose, meaningful interactions, spirituality, soulmates, all of that, anything that comes into that. And we have a 3-card choice. We have Metis, which is wisdom, number 35. We have Gaia, which is earth, number 16. And then we have Aphrodite, romantic love, which is number 2. And Indy brought me out some gold gild when I was doing my nails. So I put some on a special nail. I just chose one piece and I thought it looked so good. So if you guys ever paint your nails, you can just put one like little piece of gilded gold or something on it, or a star or whatever, and then paint clear polish over. I thought it looked really, really good. So that's you guys. Oh, and just a reminder, because some of you were asking if I had any more Arwen silver necklaces. They're real silver. I have one in the shop, and then the rest, if you guys want to order them, will be made to order. They're only $55, and they're silver and really high quality crystal. They came out so beautiful. However, if they're made to order, they take less than 2 weeks. It's usually about 8 or 9 days for me to get it made and get it to you. So if you guys want to order them, they really are exceptional and they look so beautiful. Thank you, Caitlin, too, for advertising yours for me. They just feel like magic when you wear them, and in the sun, the lighting is just like, oh, it just bounces off all the little silver facets in the crystal. It's really remarkable. So those are in the shop too for you guys. I really feel like there is protection in the symbolism in this beautiful. I just, when you work in certain arches and curves and geometric shapes, some are just very healing. And I feel like silver, honest to goodness, has always been one of my protective elements. That, especially paired with clear crystal quartz, it's magnified. So yeah, in this time, and a lot of you guys were asking, so I'll just give you a quick one too of what I think are the most protective stones in this time, especially if you're an empath. Any of the dark stones, tourmaline, obsidian, jet, all of those are fantastic. And I just added some beautiful gorgeous rainbow eye obsidian. I just feel like it not only deflects the negative energy and keeps it away, it's one of those things where it keeps you grounded and solid and more in your kind of rooted energy, as opposed to being flighty and, you know, going off in the ether. So those are great. Citrine's always great for happiness, and turquoise, of course, is like one of the #1 protection stones. That's why I have this out here right now too. I just feel like, you know, the Native Americans knew what they were doing for sure. I always just feel stabilized and protected greatly whenever I'm wearing turquoise as well. So that's you guys. So one of the reasons I want to do this type read is because if we continuously push ourselves to learn and develop in areas of our life that bring us freedom, happiness, and purpose, we do well, because the plain definition of success is the accomplishment of an aim or purpose, right? It's extremely subjective and it's never guaranteed. But once we decide, we get a directive, we turn ourselves in that direction, we have purpose and we have follow through. That's the direction of our dreams. The journey starts to get, you know, patterned with success, happiness, and more choice. So I feel like a lot of that is coming for you guys. So I wanted to do this type of read. So I'm going to let you have a little pause and make your choice. Deep breath. I'm going to remember to do these so I speak a little slower and calmer, because I get so excited, and the more excited I get, the faster I talk, and I don't need any of that craziness right now. We trying to be calm. Okay, so we're going to begin with #1. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull things from each deck. I'm going to have 2 from there, 1 from there, 2 from here, 1 from here. And then we're going to see what's coming. So right away, we have knowledge. Of course, anything that helps in that arena, it helps build our self-esteem. We go into atmospheres where we're having discussions with people, and we are foreeducated, forewarned. That way, when we either initiate or somebody else initiates a conversation with us, just say we're going into a party and those people are whatever, they're beauticians or whatever, and we just get a little knowledge of what their life is like and their environment. right? It's like one of those things, we feel more comfortable. We don't feel like a fish out of water. And I feel like you're really going to be able to study and gain knowledge in what's important for you too. You know, really good connections and relationships with other people, and having emotional knowledge and emotional intelligence, perhaps studying a little psychology, because there's so much now out there to do that. And I feel like you really want to know how to navigate those waters peacefully and be able to get on with people and have, you know, meaningful, deep, rich conversations. And because wisdom and attraction and higher reasoning all work with that, of acceptance of self, forgiving others, a giving nature, because I feel like the less knowledge that we have, the more insular we are, the less giving we are, because everything becomes smaller. But the more knowledge we have, the more we realize, you know, the world is so expansive and limitless, and we feel really good. There's no more fear and anxiety. We have this beautiful illumination. It all has to do with that beautiful self-actualization. The key to transcending is allowing new information, and you're going to be really good at that and feel good. You're also going to have this beautiful cow energy, which is saying you're giving with unconditional love and grace. You're realizing that we're not put on this earth to judge other people and have certain specifications in place in order for us to love them or care for them or treat them with respect. It's just going to come naturally. And because you're doing that, other people are going to do that for you. So people are going to be becoming much more accepting and giving of you too. These can be everything. I feel like these are professors in school. These are teachers. These are families. These are parents. These are siblings. This is children. It's everything. You're going to have this beautiful giving flow, and just realize compassion and love and acceptance is what's important, and you're going to be lifted of so many burdens because of that. And you're going to have so much extra time on your hands because you're not going to be lollygagging around in your head. How dare they say that? Why would they say that? How am I going to get back at them? All of those. You're going to feel much more satisfaction, and that's due to the fact that you're going to have stronger purpose of self and where you're going for sure. Yeah, look at this beautiful elephant energy. Open yourself to true abundance. You're going to realize that when you see the limitlessness, you're going to know that it's not portioned out and then that's it, that it is out there for everyone as much as they want, and it's not greedy wanting it, because whatever you quantify as abundance, it can be money, it can be property, it can be knowledge, it can be all of that. It's where we put our focus and attention, where that comes in. And I feel within your scope as well that love has something very, very important to come with this, because this trust level that you're hitting is creating courage and optimism in your house of love, and that's going to bring appreciation in a big way, which again is going to bring in beautiful love. Yeah. See the moon, the intuition, knowing. I love this. Your instincts are going to be right on check. You're going to know who is really on your side and who's in your wheelhouse and who's your kindred spirits and who's going to be loving and helpful. And you're going to feel real comfort. You're going to feel real, I love digestion, because it's you being able to take in information and really understand what it is you want and how to go about it, and take your time doing it. No rush. Family, you're realizing that there's no more important aspect out there than our family and how we treat one another. You're going to have great bonding experiences, because what has taken place over the last couple months is it's a kind of forced intimacy within our family, and we're having these great discussions, and we're learning how to live beautifully together and share meals, share stories, all of this stuff that's really wonderful. And I love this self-soothing in moods. You're not going to have these insane swings anymore, because you're going to realize, listen, I know how to soothe and calm myself. Meditation, calm music, feeling secure, self-love, positive self-talk, all of that. And you're really going to up and away. You see this 10 of Pentacles, big money coming your way too, because you feel empowered. You feel generous. You feel joy. You feel all of this acceptance, playfulness. You feel worthy, and therefore you're being very generous with others, and the universe is boomeranging this back to you. A lot of victories are going to take place over the next year in love, in finances, in huge and like 100% integrity. Like, you are not cutting any corners. You're realizing when you value yourself, your work, who you are, how you express yourself, the great value comes back to you. And that's where all this money is coming from. Beautiful. And Two of Pentacles, you being able to multitask and balance and make choices really playfully and fun, cheerfully, you being productive, you having good expectations of things, therefore these good expectations arriving right at your doorstep. When it comes to everything, like all your house, you're just feeling robust, serene, pleased, calm, optimistic, all of those things. You're stepping into this, because I feel like this area in life right now is a huge wake-up call to what really matters and creates meaningfulness in our life, and we are cleaving to that like all systems go and feeling good and ascending in a huge way and having courage and having optimism and having new enthusiasm for our life and our connection. So I love that energy for you, group one. Beautiful, beautiful energy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below if you need a private read, if you need my Etsy information to get your crystals and goodies. Everything is down there. Again, you guys, thank you so much for your feedback and showing me pictures of you wearing my jewelry and just your kindness and your sweetness and your support over at Patreon, and taking advantage of all my reads, because I've been running a special and I still am. It's $25 for 2 questions, and I make a video just like this for you. And I usually get it back to you, within the same day, sometimes 48 hours the next day. But I really feel like this is a time a lot of people want answers, so I'm really happy to be able to provide those for you. So that is you guys. Beautiful. Now we're on to number 2, Gaia Earth. Quick sip of my coffee. We're going to see what's going on. Let's give these a quick shake up. 2 of those. 2 of those. 1 of those. 1 of those. One of your beautiful messages right here. There is a stream of love supporting your dreams. Absolutely. And when we continually remind this of ourselves, it's such great positive self-talk and self-love language that we accept who we are for what we are unconditionally. There are no conditions. We are a beautiful spirit. Everybody is a special puzzle piece here on earth and in space and anywhere in every realm. And when we have compassion for others, forgiveness for ourselves, independence, positivity, hopefulness, calm, all of these things in our life, we realize that when we really see who we are, what we are, and where we're going, that we are supported. We're supported on so many different levels, spiritually, within our family unit, within our friendship units, all of this. So whatever you are working towards and trying to create is going to be supported in a big, beautiful way. Oh, gorgeous. You also have the eagle energy, which is saying seize opportunities courageously, which you are. You're going to really trust your judgment, and this is amazing, and you're going to step into, again, huge integrity. So you're seeing with really honest eyes, what are my capabilities in this? How can I hone my craft? How can I become, the most excellent at this particular thing that I want to offer to the world? Because anybody can just, do that kind of checking in and just send out just basically the minimum of work, junk, stuff that's easily replaceable. You don't want your work to be easily replaceable. You want it to be top notch. You want it to be very refined. You want it to be unique. And you feel very empowered by this. You'll be super outward focused and feeling powerful and confident in a big way. That eagle energy is all about empowerment, like everybody, like out of the way. I've got this. This beautiful Piscean energy of mysticism. Your imagination is going to soar, which means great creative process, powerful shifts in learning and security as well, self-security, healing, empathetic, mystical, magical, allowing. You finally deciding, I get this. There is a limited abundance out there. So when all I have to do is open my door, heart, and mind to this, it is going to come in acceptance that there's always more than enough. And this kind of beautiful hopefulness arises within you, knowing that you're worthy and you have the right to be cheerful and expect good things. Therefore, it's coming in, and it is the mysticism of everything. There's so much we can't explain. It's like inexplicable joy just knowing that things that seem irrational are there. They're always going to be there. Things we can't explain. Look at outer space itself, black holes, all of this stuff, constellations. That's just outer space. So think when you put billions of people and minds and energy all swirling around, the capabilities, the passion, the generosity, all of that, right? It's amazing. You're going to feel super, super empowered in this phase and have really good direction in life. You're really going to take off. Yeah, so you're making long-term and short-term plans very wisely. You have this beautiful seek for the good of all attitude within you and massive gratitude, therefore bringing in abundance on an epic scale. You're really, whatever you're calling out, you're manifesting in a big, big way. I love that energy right there. That's really cool. Nike ambition. Yeah, you're realizing this whole turnabout of what's going on right now is kind of like a catalyst for you to kick that door down of this limitless opportunity that's been there. You have these gifts, you have these opportunities. The only thing is to just step forward, focus on them, and making it a reality. And now you're doing that. You're like, okay, positive self-talk, let's go. What do I need for this first thing? Do I need a camera, a microphone, a little bit of a study time on this topic, whatever it is, and really great expectations coming, which bring this gratitude. You're dropping all impatience, worry, negative self-talk. There's no more blame, sorrow, despair, discouragement, because you're not operating in that arena anymore. You're realizing it doesn't get me anywhere. You're having huge wake-up calls within that, going, why would I ever think, if I was looking to fail, if I was always adding an insecurity and judgment, self-pity or anger or any of that, how would that ever get me anywhere? And why did I ever even have that in my repertoire? And you're taking that toolbox and cleaning it the hell out and replacing it, learning, joy, positive self-talk, freedom, knowledge, abundance, compassion, all of these things that make us recognize our ambition, because all the clutter is cleared out. All the doubt is out of the way. Yeah, look at this North Node, your destiny. You're starting to feel it. Soul School, you're starting to tap in more and more. A lot of you guys are having massive ascension and uploads where you're like, whoa, I'm now noticing all these little things. This synergistic numbers, synchronicities everywhere, animals, symbolism, everything, runic patterns, sacred geometry, all of these things. Like, it actually sounds at times like animals are speaking directly to you, because they just show up, one animal extra loud, you hear it. All this symbolism is so rich, because it is part of you stepping into this new ascension, which is really beautiful. You feeling fulfilled, having purpose, feeling mature and stable in what you're doing as well, having integrity in your journey, becoming more meaningful, richer experiences, all of this blossoming, really beautiful. The North Star is always true north, 100% integrity, going forward with purpose, developing this awesome life path for yourself, and feeling it, like really being excited for life, feeling like you are winning, with enthusiasm and benevolence for others. And I see foreign cultures, travel, you having pilgrimages, just expansive and exploration everywhere in your chart with all of this beautiful stuff. Gorgeous energy, group 2. I love that for you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you need a private read or anything else, everything is down there. My Etsy store. Check out the Goddess Provisions box too. It is so off the hook. It's the crystal box, and it has amazing things. And if you guys need any protective stones, jewelry, or anything, my Etsy store information is down there. I'm doing really inexpensive pieces, amulets for you guys, so you're able to have something nice within what's going on right now. I'm so excited for you. And with this Earth card, you're going to feel grounded and stable, which is really fantastic. I'm so excited for you. Okay. Wow, that is really, really cool. So now we're on to number 3, which is Aphrodite, romantic love. And I do feel, just by picking this, that love is definitely in your repertoire. So one sip of water. And we're going to see what's going on here. So let's pull 2 of these. Yeah, I felt really compelled to just grab certain decks and work within that parameter. Okay, so we got 2 of those, 2 of those. Let's see what's going on within that. One of those. I have this great carrier, and it has like a bunch of it holds like 10 decks in it, and I love it. And sometimes I'll just switch them out and then be like, okay, what method should I use? And like spirit kind of guides me. So let's start what's coming for you right now. Neptune, dreams. Your dreams being actualized and fulfilled, and creating this beautiful imaginative world where you are like, it's like Alice in Wonderland. You're down the rabbit hole, and you're able to like build the scaffolding and the ideas and pull things into the 3D. This self-actualization, the key to transcending everything is you're allowing this magic in your imagination to soar, the subconscious. These ideals, universal love, you're tapped into that. You feel the love of the collective, and it helps you thrive and feel good. Tap into that spirituality. You're going to have a lot of meditation and spiritual levels, which is going to make you build your level of satisfaction in life and trust. Because you ever go through a day where you just watch a bunch of TV, you eat junk, you don't really move, you don't read anything that's informative, helpful, loving, or boosting? You feel heavy, right? You feel dull. You feel like, am I just existing? One of those things, couch to fridge to bed or whatever. It's like, we need information. We need things that give us optimism. We need things, we need to remove anger and aggression from our life. Wisdom. We need higher reason, illumination. That way we don't need all these material desires. It's like, who cares? Even if you go shopping all day, that's like some kind of immediate adrenaline boost, but then it dissipates, right? And then oftentimes a little doubt and bummedness comes in because you're like, why did I spend all that money? Because it really does. It's like an addictive hit because you're like, oh, something new, but it wears off very quick. Not like something you learn that's going to change your life. And that's what you're continually doing. You're looking for these deep, rich experiences. Now, Sagittarius, that's my sign, the Voyager. You're going to have enthusiasm for life. You're going to have the beautiful philosophical outlook of que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. If somebody wants to be a super anus, let them. That's their course. I've done my part. If they don't want to listen, that's okay. That's the attitude you're going to have. If you have a family member and somebody just being obstinate, you don't need to carry their weight and their disappointment around. You're able to embrace them with love and then release them in a really beautiful way. Very independent, generous energy. Ethical. It's something within the Sagittarian blood that we are like, that's it, 100% kind of integrity. I don't like mistruths. I don't like people that don't put their heart and soul into their work and their offerings. That's why when you just see all this kind of weird copycat crap out there in the world, it's so sad. Like people just mass producing things. I don't know, like all these phones every year and all this stuff, and people spending all this money meaningless, where I think works of art and crystal and ideas and all of that is a sort of era where we thrive, information, wisdom, all of that. And I feel like you're going to take some really amazing risks that are going to pay off exponentially. Somebody's going to ask you to just go, hey, can you just come over another country, another place? You're going to do it, and bam, it's going to pay off because you're stepping into this power. And I love this. The dolphin energy helps with this. Living joyfully in the present, knowing change is good. We evolve. We have better reasoning. We're learning wherever we go. We're having constant positive self-talk. I can do this. This place is going to be great. You ever been on an airplane and you hear two sets of people that are jacked up excited for where they're going, and they have all these great expectations. They're all excited. They're positive. That joy is really palpable and powerful. And then you get these whingers. Oh, look at this food. Oh, it's going to be so hot there. Oh, it's going to be like the negative Nelly that are just whine and bitch about everything. They are never happy. It doesn't matter if you put them in the middle of paradise, they will find a problem. It smells too much like flowers. It looks too much like sunshine. Like it's the end of the world. You know what I mean? There just are those people, but you're so tapped into the joy of life and unconditional love and feeling so empowered, you don't even hear those naysayers and negative Nellies. They don't even distract you anymore because you're deciding it's power, fun time for sure. Dolphins are always having a playful, beautiful, happy, ebullient time, aren't they? And that's what you're going to be feeling. Now, Pavari, devotion, you have someone coming in that's going to be absolutely devoted to you. This is where love comes in for you. You just have somebody comes in, boom, they hone in on you, and your energetic match is like off the charts. It's one of those things where you're healing to one another. Your passion is off the scale. You feel free and trust everything that they do. They are radiant to you and you are radiant to them. And you're calling this in. And this is part of it. Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so that I can see what is the highest good. Right? We're taking fear out of it. I have this great thing. If you'd like to come see me on Instagram, I have this thing called the emotional spiral. It is the descending and ascending. And the bottom is always humiliation, discouragement, failure, depression, revenge, judgment, jealousy, all that. And as we get out of that and we move above that, we enter calm and optimism, and then serenity, and then productive expectations, worthiness, cheerfulness. And we go up, up, up and away to, the ascension of unconditional love, and just always looking for everything on the ascension of the emotional spiral. It's because there's nothing on the bottom that we would ever need to descend to. Despair? What? Like, no thanks. Unworthiness? No. Apathy? Dread? No thanks. You ever be around one of those people? It's like, that's a hard no. And then you just leave. There are just people, and I'm so sensitive to it too, that I'm such a weirdo that if I'm introduced to somebody and they start with that and there's a viciousness in them, because that's something I pick up on very, very quick. Somebody who puts someone else down to elevate themselves, and I'll just swivel my heel and walk away. Like I won't even have a conversation, because the energy is so strong with people, and that they're discouraged a lot, the negative, angry, self-pitying a lot, and you just don't have time because you're way going up on this spectrum in such a delightful, happy dolphin baby way. Yeah, look, 3 of Wands, planning in the future. What is going to make me feel enriched and whole and great? This is your financial future looking over too. How can I kind of garner resources, put them together and turn them into revenue streams. You're going to be really good at that this year. Saving money, no spending for no reason, because you're realizing material gains is such a shoddy thing. Like, I used to just really love that. I love beautiful fabrics and all these things, and I would go collect. And now, unless it has some kind of use or for an event, I just don't do it, because it's later, it is a regret. I'll have like a financial issue that I'll need something, and I'm like, why did I spend, all of this on a momentary kind of lavish shop? Like, you're really learning how to spend money. So you're spending it well as opposed to spending a lot. Because look at this King of Wands. This has to do with your love sphere. Again, this person is going to come in and just knock you off your feet. It is your soulmate. They have such beautiful love and strength to offer you. They help you in every regard to move into kind of this beautiful, peaceful mindset. Obstacles just melt away when this person is around you, because they help your energetic field. You're learning the faith of the universe, and it brings you peace, and it's real. It's absolutely real. And, when you let go of all the shadows of the past by seeing someone for the first time through the eyes of love, it transcends everything else. And that's part of your journey right now. And it's really magical for you, group 3. Oh, I love that so much. I love that. So get a hold of some rose quartz too, because that's going to help magnify your self-love and your loving kind of potentialities, and being tapped into that and staying calm. Because with love, so many emotions come, right? So we have to be careful. It's so healing. It's so wonderful. But also, a lot of people all of a sudden have all these perceived flaws when someone comes in. They're like, oh my God, look at my hair, look at my nails, look at my feet. Look at like they start to second guess their worthiness as a human being when somebody else comes in and they're really special to them. Don't ever do that. You have a powerful, beautiful, magnetic bond with this person, and it's going to be so beautiful. I'm so excited for you, group 3. Beautiful. Look at your dolphin energy. I love dolphins so much. They're so curious and fun, right? Comment down below if you've ever seen a dolphin in real life. I think when I was down in the Florida Keys, I saw them, and they're so mesmerizing and so just cheerful and chipper, and their little calls are so wonderful. I just love it. So that is, you guys, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please take advantage of my $25 2-question read. I'm doing that for a few more days. I really love doing that, and the response has been so excellent that I'll continue. And please come see me on Instagram too. I'm holding contests over there with different things. I hold it for jewelry, reads, all of just everything, when the mood strikes me. And, I like to give back, because you guys support me in so many beautiful, wonderful ways that I'm excited to do this every day. I never tire of it, and I'm always excited to connect with you. And I do read every single comment. I just haven't had a chance to heart them and then respond, because that does take some time. And I have had a lot of private reads and clients right now. It's an iffy time for some people that if they're anxious or they're prone to anxiousness, they need a little extra TLC. So I love you guys so much. So love and light. I'm going to go upload for you.